On this episode of the Layover Live, Sandee Jordan stops by to give out some end-of-year awards. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 193 of the Layover Live. I'm Jason Swick, VP of Strategy and Insights here at SimpleView, and thank you once again for taking time out of your busy day to join us. We do appreciate it. This is our last episode of the year, and cannot tell you how excited we are for things moving ahead. Now, as we head into the holidays, many of us are going to spend a lot of time with family. We're going to be huddled around the television, watching movies, streaming shows, and even checking out videos on our favorite social media channels. Now, popular apps like TikTok have really led the way in this era of instant attention, and it's reshaping our culture. It's causing some controversy even along the way, and even turning normal, everyday people into content creation stars overnight. Now, one thing is for sure, consumers are impatient, they are demanding, and they are curious. And the sudden surge in short-form video content and just video marketing in general has certainly helped to scratch that itch. Now, as we wind down 2022 and reflect on the year, we thought we'd take a little more relaxed approach with this episode and focus on some travel video content that we've really enjoyed. And to help me navigate this one is my dear friend, Sandee Jordan. So Sandee, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Jason. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. Pleasure to have you here as well. I know we are, taking a little bit more of a laid back approach here, talking about some video content. I know this is very dear to your heart too, as we talk about content marketing in your past life, right, so to speak. And so having you come on and share this with me, I think is really, really good. But before we jump into it, I'm really excited this one because there are so many different benefits to video marketing, as you know, and maybe share some things, Sandee, that you've seen with digital marketing as it relates to video content and why it's so important.
Yeah, absolutely. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words,
right?
So video must be worth 1,000,000, right? There's the obvious benefit to video, which is that it's the quickest way to show a potential traveler what it's really like to be in a destination. But there are tons of other really strong reasons why it's important to invest in your video marketing library. It's great content to repurpose. Video conveys a huge amount of information that can easily be repurposed into multiple pieces of content. That's blog posts or evergreen content. It's a really great way to beef up your written content as well. Amazon reports roughly 30% of a lift in sales when there's a video that's included in the listing. So people respond to video. Video is true to life. So it's very important to be able to show what that experience is going to be like, and video is the easiest way to convey it. There's also SEO benefits when you're leveraging rich snippets. SEO in general, it just gobbles up video. Search engines absolutely love it. And it's great for mobile users, and people absolutely love to share it. So there's hundreds of reasons why you should be investing in your video library.
Yeah, say a ton of benefits to video content, as you mentioned, right? They're endless, and DMO should definitely be doing it more. Now, for those I think that are familiar with the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, he does this cool segment called Superlatives. And so Sandee and I thought it might be a cool idea as we wind down this year to do really our own edition of that. So welcome to the first edition of the Layover Superlative Awards. So Sandee, we ready to get started?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, so what's the first one on our list, Sandee, of the awards we're giving out today?
Yeah, the first award is the most likely to be mistaken for a movie trailer.
This is like so incredibly produced, though. It's like, well, but of course it's Dubai, so they run it like a full movie, full actors, the full deal.
Absolutely.
This probably costs like $10 million to get done.
Yeah, everything on their channel is just amazing.
I do like this it's like a destination trailer, though.
Right.
Which is kind of cool. So it's like, you think of a movie trailer, but think about, like, it would be cool for a DMO to have a destination trailer of their own, right? A sizzle.
Yeah.
And some have some in their own ways, but I think it's an interesting concept, right?
Yeah. I mean, it works for video games. Obviously it was born in movies and TV shows. Anything you want somebody to get excited about, you're going to create a trailer for it. If you are not subscribed to Visit Dubai, you need to go on YouTube and subscribe today, because not only is their work just absolutely phenomenal, it's stunning quality, very high quality productions. They do lots of stories on locals and itineraries, It's just great content, but you're also going to be able to pull a lot of really great ideas on how you can kind of copy and paste these concepts into your own destination. Now, their focus is on luxury and once in a lifetime experiences. You don't necessarily need to have this level of production for it to be effective. This is just one example, but you'll see, it reaches a wide audience. Anyone who's a fan of Jessica Alba and Zac Efron will want to now go visit Dubai by checking out this trailer. It's such a great way to get people excited about the destination and really highlight those once in a lifetime experiences.
Yeah, it really is. And that's a great example of showing like heavily produced, right?
Oh yeah.
Type content.
Huge budget.
Huge budget, really incredible, very polished. Certainly have that. I'm going to shift now for my second award, Sandee, though, and I'm going to do something a little bit more lo-fi, right? So the second video is going to be most likely to bring out your inner rage, coming to us from Visit Orlando. So check this one out. Oh man, I would love to do this though.
I know. So fun. Those rage rooms are amazing.
So again, great example of lo-fi content, right, Sandee?
Absolutely. I love this example. It's rooted in relevance and authenticity. It makes you want to, get out there and break stuff, right? And this style became really popular through the pandemic, because people wanted to share those real, authentic experiences. There was a study in 2019 that Adage did that found that self-recorded creative from advertisers outperformed the studio shot creative in Facebook stories for its content 84% of the time. So the majority of the time, people responded better to this lo-fi content that feels like somebody pulled their phone out and created it themselves. It's very believable. And you know what? That's exactly what they did. So this is the kind of content that you can create at any budget, and it is highly effective.
Yeah, highly effective. You got it. It's authentic. All the things you stated there. So let's move into number 3 then, Sandee. What do you have on your list for us?
Yeah, so this one is most likely to make your business trip feel like a vacation.
Let's check it out.
They always kill it with all of their video marketing. Very much into telling a story, and highlighting the beauty of the destination through that story.
Switzerland, I remember, was a good example, Sandee. We had some TikTok videos that the Bureau was doing that Caroline had shared with us, if you remember.
Yeah.
They've got stuff together.
They're such a fun organization.
Yeah, they are fun. Yeah. Fun and funded, which is good.
Exactly. Which is important, especially with, high quality productions like
seriously.
This.
And they're the destination's like a movie set.
Right? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Pretty sweet.
Can't go wrong. Anywhere you point your camera and start shooting, you're going to get something beautiful.
For sure.
Yeah. So, meeting planners, they're not just looking for the meeting rooms. If you do a quick Google search for what meeting planners love, you're going to see hundreds of articles from DMOs all over the planet, literally talking about not just the convention center space, but they're also talking about what it's like to experience the destination. Those meeting planners are looking for both. And a video like Switzerland's is the most effective way to share both the meetings and the leisure side of the destination.
Yeah, very well done. So you talk about making content, right? Entertaining, make content that's fun or funny is some of the hardest content to make, right? Content of utility, it's pretty easy. Education is a little bit easier, but when you start to make something that's more of an entertainment or fun, that's the hardest one to do. And I think Switzerland's done a good job of that as well. So let me move into now number 4, and one that I really like. This is more on the user-generated content side of things, which can also be very effective for a marketing organization. And this award is going to be the most likely to post a new one every day award. So check this one out. I think these are the type of videos, Sandee, personally, that I think are very effective for DMOs. Is finding an influencer in the space or someone who's doing something in the space and watching them bring the destination to life through a real life situation, right? It's very well done.
Yeah, and I love how honest it is. These girls are having the time of their lives on this weekend girls trip. And, they're still experiencing all the issues that come along with traveling. Their Uber was slow. So, they walked around a little bit more. But it's so authentic and so true to life. And even, bringing up some of those tips that might be a little bit more on the negative side, it's still okay to market that and to show what the experience is truly like, because the benefits always outweigh the negative.
No, right. You said it again, just like we talked about Visit Orlando early on, being authentic on a shorter type video that's produced by them. This is a
Right.
little bit more polished and curated, right? But it shows that authenticity. It's real. And understanding when we go on trips, right? It's not, there's going to be some things that are going to happen, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That maybe we don't like, or bumps along the way, but they mention some of these things and it keeps it real, it keeps it authentic. And that's just how real life is. So
Absolutely.
now we're moving into the end of things, Sandee. We're going to go into this 5th video for this grand finale. Tell me about your final word.
Yeah. So the final award is the most unexpected endorsement. And this comes to us from a YouTuber in George, Japan. He kicked off a 2-year tour to meet just a few of his subscribers. He has over 400,000 of them. One of the stops on his journey was to Wisconsin. And this viral vid reached over 500,000 viewers and scored over 100K likes.
Wow. Let's check it out.
Wisconsin is so underrated. I'm from Japan, but I like Wisconsin. I'll tell you why. Beautiful nature, peaceful and calm neighborhood. The most popular fast food chain in
Unexpected
Wisconsin,
tourist, right?
You should get a butter
Yeah.
burger.
Good.
It's
That
better
burger
than
looks
my
good too.
house. And
It does look good.
Wisconsin fried cheese curds. I'm loving it. Edwards apple orchard,
Yeah.
which
And
is
these,
located
are
in
all
Wisconsin.
points of interest that are completely reachable. I mean, he's going to fast food restaurants and he's going to monuments and donut shops in the area, but having a true life experience and absolutely enjoying it.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking in the culture, right?
Yeah.
Coming in from Japan, being more of an influencer from that side of the fence. I think it's very, very cool to see, and speaks to an audience outside a domestic traveler. So very, very cool.
Yeah, it's really cool to find those champions in those unexpected places.
Yeah, absolutely. So there it is. There's our superlative awards for this end of the year. Keep things a little light on this episode. Want to thank you, Sandee, so much for coming on, and thank everyone out there for really the support of the channel. Naturally, we'll have links to all of these below for all of you to check out at your leisure. But thank you so much for a great year, everyone. We look forward to 2023. Sandee, thank you for coming by. I really do appreciate it again.
Yeah, thank you.
So there it is, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not subscribed, please do so now. We're also available on Spotify and iTunes through audio podcasts. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.